Hey everybody, Sean Holsinger here from holsingersflyshop.com. Bringing you a little do-it-yourself video today. Today I'm going to show you how I built a streamer box out of just a regular old fly box, but one that's big enough to fit my articulated streamers. I've been on a streamer kick here lately with steelhead season upon us. I've been using them and wanted to make a box for them that I didn't have to pay a whole lot of money for. So what I did was, and I'm going to give you a good close-up, but you can see here the box. I got all my big streamers fitting in it, but you can see here in the close-up how they all fit in there. But it's real simple. All I needed was just a regular old fly box, except I needed one that was deep, a deep weld one. This one's like a 1/2 inch, I think it is, and because a lot of my streamers that I tie, I'll use eggs for like an egg sucking leech, so I needed to make sure I had enough room for that egg to fit in the box. So you're looking for any deep weld, like a C&F box, the two-sided ones, those would be great. Anything like that would be great. One with the slots in it like this, so you can fit the hook that we're about to make. So all it took was the box and a little trip to Walmart and a couple bucks, and I was able to make this box work for you. Now, originally when I started out doing it, I was tying my streamers with this hard wire from Malin, which is a steel leader to use for like swordfish and that kind of stuff, tuna, big fish like that, 108-pound test. I use that to make my articulated bodies on my streamers. Well, I also started using it for the hooks that we hold the streamers in the box with, but I know everybody doesn't want to get on Amazon and buy that just for making a couple hooks. So I went down to Walmart to see what I could find, and I found some copper wire down there. This copper wire, you can see, is 20 gauge copper wire. I bought it in gold. I think they had like a brown and a black too, and I bought a pair of jeweler's pliers. You can see how they look there. Altogether, I think it was $2.50 and $4 for this. And I'll use it for other things too, but I use these a lot now when I'm making my articulated streamers with my hard wire stuff here. So these come in really handy for me. I use them a lot. But I'm going to show you now how I make the hook, and then I'll show you how I put it in the box to put them in, to get all my streamers to fit in the box here. And it's really simple. It's a simple way to do it, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, here you can see is the copper wire that I'm using to make the hooks. It's just 20 gauge copper wire. It's actually in the craft section in the jewelry making area, actually. People use it to make bracelets and stuff like that. So just a really thin copper wire that's very bendable, and it's easy to work with. So this is really nice. The hard wire from Malin that I was using, it's not as bendable, and it's a little sturdier, but it's a little bit more difficult to work with. You can see here what I'm doing is I'm taking that wire, I'm cutting it in about 1.25 inch long sections, and then I'm going to take my pliers and I'm going to bend it in this S-hook shape. And it's very simple to do. We're just going to take our pliers and I'm going to put it towards the end there. You can see how I gripped it in the end, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to twist it around and make a little J-hook. Okay, so you can see this little J-hook on the one end. And that is, less than 1/4 inch probably. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go halfway from here to the end, okay? I'm going to go just a little bit to the bottom side of halfway. And I'm going to put my pliers on the other side. Okay, so you can see, if I twist this around, about where I'm at there. Just slightly below halfway. Now I'm going to twist this back around here so I can get it to turn the way I want it, and we're going to turn this over. Okay, and then that's going to make like a big huge S. I'll lay it down there so you can see it better. Now I didn't want that went a little bit long, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to just trim that off a little bit. I'm just going to trim the tip down just a hair, so it doesn't go past the S there. There you can see how I trimmed it down. Now the last thing I want to do is I want to put my pliers back in here, and I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to put a little bit of a curve in there. That little bit of a curve will hold the eye of the hook in place. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put it in our box. So, like I said, we're going to use a slotted box, and just a typical standard slotted box that you put your flies in. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this S hook, and I'm going to put it in this direction. Move it down here a little bit, better get it in the center of the screen. I'm going to put it in that direction, going with that little point, the point of the triangle. And we're just going to put the small end in. Okay, we're going to put the small end in just like such, and then we're going to push it down as far as it'll go. And there you can see it locks it in place. Okay, it locks it in place there, and it's good to go. Then we're going to take our fly, and we're just going to take the eye of the fly, slide it through there, and there we are, we're rigged up in the box. So it's that simple to make it. Now I'll show you the box here standing up holding all my flies. Okay, now here you see all my flies lined up on the hooks, and they hang there quite nice. And when you turn them upside down, by putting that hook in there, they stay in place and they don't fall out, so it works real well. I'm able to put a row on the top, and then I'll go about halfway down and I'll put another row. So with this box I can fit 2 rows of flies in there, and it works real well for me. I get like 20 flies in one of these boxes. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this quick little video on how I make my streamer boxes to tie my articulated streamers. Like I said, it's steelhead time here, and next year I hope to really get into the smallmouth fishing using my articulated streamers. Had some fun with it this summer and hope to do a lot more of it next summer. So if you have any questions, any information you need from me, feel free to hit me up at my email here at holsingersflyshop@gmail.com. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. It helps move us up the webpage a little bit. And also, if you have any questions or need anything from the shop, reach out to us at contactus@holsingersflyshop.com. And Dad's there to answer your questions if you have anything shop related. And until next time, guys, keep watching, and I'm Sean Holsinger.